It's time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm Barbershop Jay. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. Of course, we want to remind you the Shop Report is brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. You can look them up on Facebook at RDM Detroit, 1D, 2E Detroit, or you can slide on over to the website, rocketdigital.net. That's ROCKIT digital.net. Make sure when you're there, while you're there, you tell them the BSJ sent you. And from a folk out there in TV land, if you want to leave your questions or comments during today's program, or should I say Father's Edition special program, by all means, please do so. We will throw it up on the screen. And y'all know what's coming next. If you're one of them folks that wants to leave a question or comment that's indignant or ignorant in nature, it won't be seen on this screen. Matter of fact, here's what you'll get.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We got a special edition on the P program today, y'all. Shout out to this man right here. Oh, should I say? Oh, I'm doing his intro. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. It ain't necessary. Shout out to CJ. Hey, I see you ain't in the locker room. First off, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for, joining us here on this Happy Father's Day edition of the P program. You know what I'm saying? We don't get the recognition that we deserve. Man, what is you doing, man? Already, man?
Happy Father's Day to you, dog.
Oh man, dang, I appreciate that, man. Where you at now? In Costa Rica?
No, I just got back from Mexico.
Oh
I'm in Orlando right now, waiting for my flight.
Oh, really? Okay, so you decided to hop on here for a second. Okay, well, we're gonna try to jump right. We're gonna try to jump right into things. How's everything going, man? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Why are you in Orlando? Can you tell us why you in Orlando?
Yeah, I've just left my honeymoon with my wife.
Oh, show! Oh, wow! Oh,
I would show her, but her hair is not.
Man, don't you do that? Don't you do that, man? You already messing up, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Well, anyway, tell her I
maybe
said
next
hi, man.
episode.
Yeah, it's all good. Happy congratulations to y'all again.
We're
glad you could be joining us. With that being said, people, we should have a few other folks join us again. But once again, all my fathers out there, all the fathers out there with style and grace and all that other good stuff, all up in the place. Happy Father's Day. Here we go. We're gonna start the show. All right, our first item on the menu. We probably not gonna keep y'all that long. We'll let y'all enjoy y'all's hot dogs and y'all's hamburgers and y'all good old great American apple pie. But we're gonna start things off, or should I say, our first item on the menu is question of the day. Who has the best footwork amongst these four sports or players in the sport? Hockey player, boxer, soccer player, or tennis player? Who has the best footwork?
But what is that pertaining to? Like footwork for what? Because
I'm saying your footwork has to be adept in order to be good at that sport in that sport.
That's what I'm saying. So, but you generalize the whole sport.
I ain't generalize nothing. How I generalize it?
Because you said hockey players, football players. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say football players. I left them. I only gave you four. I left them off the list. That's why I did that. I left basketball players. Nope. I said hockey player, boxer, soccer player, or tennis player.
But they like the best players at that sport probably have good footwork for that sport.
Okay.
Now, if you talking about like hand-eye coordination,
no, I'm talking about of those four sports, you got your footwork. Okay. So in other words, is a hockey player's footwork better than the boxer's?
You can't really gauge that.
How can you not?
Because you gotta stick each player to their sport. So you have to say, is Shaq footwork better than Kareem's? Oh, well, now we know. We got footage, we got evidence because we seen both those players play each other and in that same sport, right? You can't really say is Ronaldo footwork better than Nadal in tennis or something like that. That's not fair.
Okay, all right.
right?
Then in the sport itself, then okay. So let me pose it this way because I did that on purpose. I'm glad you caught
I
that.
thought I knew your glasses wasn't on all the way today, but you know.
That's what yeah, my glasses stay on all the way. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I think a hockey player's footwork is better than a boxer's because a boxer you get to sit down in between rounds. Yeah, you got to be able to have footwork, good footwork, good to get out of the way of a punches or whatever the case may be. But I don't really know if it's your footwork that have you. It's your upper body that avoid punches more so than it's your footwork. So the footwork you got to have it, but not to the same tune as you do a hockey player. A hockey player, man, you got on blades. You got on blades, man, and you going across the ice, man, at rapid speed, and you got to be able to change direction at going at them same speeds. So a hockey player's footwork, I'm just using this as an example, will be a little bit more adept, or not adept, but a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more prevalent, maybe, than would be a boxer. That was the example that I was giving. That's the whole purpose for asking the question.
But it's still unfair.
Well, I mean, life ain't that either. Right, right. Life ain't fair, right? No, is it? Maybe.
Yeah, but we talking about sports, and then
Yeah,
you crossing sports.
that's the whole point. I'm crossing sport. Let's look at you. Look where your eyes is at, up in the sky. You thinking right now. That's the whole point of this.
I really am because I'm trying to make sense of you not making sense, and
Whoa. Oh, you trying
it's
to make
making
sense
my
of
head hurt. It's
what you
making my
trying to
head.
say? You trying to say I work at the post office?
No, that ain't
Don't nothing
happening
makes
there.
sense. You say
That
it
might be
only makes sense
That might
because
be that might be Shawshank.
yeah, you just had to get one. You just had to get one, didn't you? Okay. At the end of the day, of
Listen,
the
sometimes
four,
we might survive somewhere, but that don't mean it ain't stuck with us. So you
oh,
survived
right.
Shawshank, but it's stuck in you.
Right. Well, I mean, it serves as a reminder, okay, to don't follow the crowd. I bet you that, yeah. Oh, trust me, it's a whole lot of pearls and nuggets in there. You know what I'm saying? How long is your flight delayed, by the way?
Man, I'm gonna be here till 9 o'clock, dog.
Dang, man. What happened? How you
I
got
don't know. They've been Spirit been duct taping all their airplanes up, so they gotta duct tape
oh,
it for a few hours.
oh Lord. That's who y'all flew on Spirit?
Yeah, man.
Oh, we. Okay, yeah. So at the end of the day, you saying I ain't making no sense, and I'm telling you right now, I got 35 cents. Of the four, I'm gonna say it again, one more again for y'all. You understand me? Because anybody that really know me, they know I'm put this out here
If,
for a
if,
reason,
if you
and they
word
would have been
if
able
you
to break
worded
it
it
down.
if you worded it different, like which footwork is more beautiful to watch, which more like a
I didn't
yeah.
think I had to say all of that. We ain't got but so many characters. Oh my god. When I'm typing up the description for the show, I ain't got but so many characters. Okay, so since you reworded it, now give me an answer. Since you reworded it, hockey player, boxer, soccer player, or tennis player?
Which one more beautiful to watch?
Yeah, if you want to say it that way, Russell Crowe.
Man, I had to say boxer, and I don't even like watching boxing no more. So, but I have to
Oh
say
my.
boxer.
Hey, and speaking of boxing, who you got, Spence or Crawford? If it happened, I got this feeling, man. They're gonna get in the camps to be training. Well, they already probably training for this fight. You've seen how this July. And then somebody gonna hurt an elbow or something, man, and we ain't gonna see it again for another 3 years. They're gonna hold off on it. But that's
Be
just
honest
me.
with you, man. I don't got anybody. I'm just looking forward to a great fight. I think this is gonna be one of them fights we haven't seen in a while, especially in that division.
Mm. Okay, and on the backside of that, what you say about maybe Haney and Shakur locking up?
First of all, I care 2 cents about Haney, bro. And that L he just took, and they gave him the W. Did I just watch?
You talking about against Loma?
Lomachenko got cheated badly, man. I don't know if you
Yeah,
seen. Did you see
yeah,
the
I seen
fight?
it. Yeah, I seen it. But here's the thing: I'm gonna say this to you again about a champion. Haney was the champion coming into that fight, right?
Right. They say you gotta beat him. That's what I
Okay.
heard.
Would you another and by eyesight, Loma should have won the fight.
But
But
he
this
ain't
is
the champ.
box. But right, this is boxing. So you know what they do. In order to beat the champ, you can't leave no doubt. It can't be up for debate. if you're gonna if you can't beat the champion. I mean, if you're gonna
But
beat the
this how I
champion.
feel. This how I feel. Your actual sport is already hurting, right? So
Lend some credence to
for
it. Give it
for
yeah.
yeah, for interest, for people to be so stay entertained and interest have an interest for the sport.
Be
To
on the
be
up and
honest,
up.
they should have gave it to Lomachenko. Now we got a rematch clause or some type of rematch down the line,
Okay,
right?
but that's but that's what they do. They brought you in for that one. Now they know they're gonna get you in for a second one because of the doubt and the controversy.
He not fighting Lomachenko. Lomachenko know he gonna whoop that butt.
Well, I mean,
No,
I've seen it before. When Floyd fought Castillo way back in the day, you know what I'm saying? When I still had hair, I'm just saying. The second time around, because it was doubt in that one. That's how they do. That's how boxing do though. Everybody said
yeah,
Castillo won the fight, and I'm one of them ones. I felt like Castillo did win the fight, and Floyd was like, "Oh, okay, really?" And the
right.
second time, he beat the brakes off of him, like Roy Jones did to Montel Griffith. So I'm just saying,
Hey, speaking of Floyd, I just watched him and Zab Zuda rematch. I mean, not rematch. Him and Zab Zuda fight.
Zab won that fight too, or Zab was winning that
Yeah,
fight.
he was winning, and he actually touched the rope. He touched the floor in that fight.
Yeah, you ain't know that,
I never knew that. I
bruh.
wasn't.
Zab was one of the few dudes who had the hand speed and the moxie that could roll with Floyd. That's why, man,
Yeah,
all of this what if stuff, I don't like doing it because people always ask me all the time, you think he could have beat Pernell Whitaker? Floyd, with all due respect to Floyd, and I give him his props because one thing you can't say about him, you're not going to outwork him. He put the work into his craft. Ain't no question about that. Probably second to
no
none
weekend.
outside of Ali, maybe. What you say?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, but could he have beat Pernell Whitaker? Absolutely not.
I just
Pernell
seen
was
the most. I
huh?
just seen the most outrageous thing out here, man.
Oh Lord, this is a family program, man. Do you? I mean,
I know and that's why I won't even bring it
yeah,
up. It's
don't.
just
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Like
don't,
I'm mad that
don't.
I look that way. But
Yeah.
okay,
Okay. Yeah. No, he couldn't have beat Pernell Whitaker. By no means could he have beat Pernell Whitaker, and that ain't even a what if. I done seen both of them, and mad respect to Floyd for what he do and how he do. He one of them ones. He gonna definitely bring you to the table, to the viewership. You know what
where
I'm saying?
everybody
Whatever.
enjoying their Father's Day.
Ain't no. They was all supposed to be here, man. You know what I mean? They was enjoying last night is what it is. That's why, man, can't nobody go out on no Saturday night hanging out partying and then come here on no Sunday morning. I keep trying to tell Gully. He probably be joining us in a bit too, y'all. So stay tuned for that. But anywho,
So
yeah.
they ain't gonna join while I'm on here. They scared of me, man. The big bad wolf.
If you say so. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you got confidence in yourself, young fella. But
Hey,
yeah, up what?
you see right now, see my boy, he in Cancun right now.
Who?
He Brian, so I'm representing
Oh,
for
oh.
Joker. I had to take a break after he got swept, so I'm back.
What you mean? No, man, let's not even go down that road. Because he was dead wrong for not giving the Nuggets their flowers, man. Gonna talk about he retiring and the whole nine. Yeah, man. It takes some shine away from the Nuggets winning, man. Come on, bro. You don't say that then.
First of all,
You
hey,
don't say
listen,
that.
y'all be
No.
so mad when he say
Who
anything.
mad? No. I'm talking about the timing. I ain't talking about so much of what you said. I'm talking about when you saying it. Come
Hey,
on.
hey,
What?
listen, if they want their attention, be better.
They just won the championship.
Be better. They got their attention, right?
No, that's just it. He was trying to take attention away from them.
Hey, listen, it ain't his fault. He bigger than the sport. Look, so why you ain't mad at
Oh.
Jordan? Jordan just sold his team. That's all in the news right now.
Yeah, but I ain't even. I mean, okay,
Michael
yeah, that's
Jordan sold his team.
they
Michael
trying to
Jordan.
make that. They trying to make that something, man. That ain't. Come
And the
on
only
now,
reason he sold the team is because Pippen getting on him. Pippen been on his heels.
man. Well, who cares about what Pippen's talking about? And you own a NBA franchise, man. He's selling the team because he tired, man.
First of all, that amazes me, man. Y'all don't give Pippen no credit, man.
What you mean? Hold up, bro. See, there you go.
Yeah, y'all.
Nah. There you go with that. There you go with that. First of all, I was hip to Scottie Pippen at Central Arkansas. I was glad when the Bulls got him. I ain't know they would run off 6 rings with a break in between. Nobody saw that coming.
Cause yeah, without him, your boy would have no rings.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
I mean, I know what I say. I know what.
Yeah, because when people
the history book shows me without him, he get no ring.
no, the history book don't tell you that. The history book say your boy done got swept too many times to need to be talking about. But
The
anyway,
history book said it showed that, and it showed that Jordan had no rings.
Let me tell you something. If for everybody that want to give Pippen, this overture of credit, he deserves the credit that he do get. But to your cup runneth over with it, absolutely not. And here's why: when he went to Portland, go look at that squad that he was at the helm of in Portland. It was far better than any squad Jordan had during them first 3 runs, guaranteed. Bonzi Wells, Sabonis, Rasheed Wallace, Jermaine O'Neal, Brian Grant was better than Judd Buechler, Dickie Simpkins, Bill Winnington. Because them was and I'm talking about the first 3, just the first 3. How many? Yeah, 3. Yeah, right, 3.
Which one of them is a Hall of Famer?
I don't know, but I know they talking about in terms of talent. Man,
no, I don't care. Listen, man,
that Portland team was Hall of Famer. Stop it. I don't care. Well, they ain't got nothing.
Bonzi Wells and who you say?
Listen, let me say it this way. I'm telling you to go look at the of Jordan's first 3 before he got Rodman.
Listen, I know exactly why you up in this team, and I dare you to say I'm lying. It's all because Rasheed.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, bro. I didn't even start with him. What are you talking about? When
you
I got
ain't
the
have
name
to.
of dude,
that's your favorite player off that team.
Listen, no, ho.
That's Rasheed one of your favorite players all time.
That's one of my favorite players, period. You're right. But that ain't got nothing to do. Listen, I'm a purist at heart, and I'm telling you right now, go look at that roster. That Scotty was the leader on that squad. He was the one that came over there with championship experience. He was the one that helped Mike win all them titles. And without him, Mike wouldn't have won no titles. When he went to Portland and was the man, go look at that roster and compare it to any of the roster during Jordan's first 3 runs. I'm talking about player for player. If it's 15 players on the roster, compare all 15 players of that Portland squad Scotty was in charge of versus any of the rosters that Jordan was in charge of.
Okay,
all
let me
15.
Ask you
and I'm going to tell you right now. No, I ain't done. And he lost a 15-point lead to Shaq and Kobe.
You see who you said?
Yeah, Shaq and Kobe.
2 of the top 10 all-time players ever.
Okay. Scotty was the reason why Mike won chips, though.
The Mamba, the most dominant player ever, Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, wow, really? Now the Mamba's the most dominant player?
No. Shaquille is the most dominant player. We know that.
Okay.
The Mamba.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kobe Bean Bryant. Put some respect on their names.
I'm not putting respect on their names.
Let me tell you how. Let me tell you how you ain't.
Stop.
Which one of them teams Jordan played on was gonna beat Shaq and Kobe?
The ones that had Rodman and Harper.
Man, you sound crazy, bro.
Yes. Listen. Let me tell you something. Don't act like the Pistons didn't beat Shaq and Kobe. And who did they have? What superstar did they have? Did the Pistons have?
They had one of the best defenses ever created.
No. I said we talking about players. 2 all-time great players and blah, 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 ... Who did the Pistons have on that squad that was going to be?
Big Shot.
Man, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, right. That team was balanced is what I'm trying to tell you. That Portland team with Scottie Pippen, the champion, was balanced, more balanced. That was one of the most, that Portland team was more balanced than the one with Clyde Drexler and them on it.
Listen, that was a nice squad, but I don't see but one Hall of Famer on there.
Okay, right. Okay, I got you. Okay, so Rip in the Hall of Fame.
And he was a little long in the tooth, wasn't he?
Ripping, who was a little long in the tooth?
Pippen.
Man, don't stop it. He wasn't no long in the tooth, man. He was seasoned. He was ready to roll,
how
man.
How old was he, if you had to guess?
I don't
30s, 30 what?
I don't know. Well, listen, your boy LeBron's still winning in his 30s.
You can never compare Pippen to LeBron.
I'm not comparing. I'm talking about the age. So don't try to use age as all of a sudden tell me he's long in the tooth. Hey, listen, long in the tooth ain't nothing y'all use against LeBron. So I don't want to hear that, man. Anyway, yeah, let's keep things rolling right along. Matter of fact, yeah, on that note, we're gonna take a little commercial break because y'all see TJ being what he always do. Matter of fact, oh yeah, we're gonna take a 30-second, and when we come back, we're gonna have somebody else to throw into this little, this little mix right quick. Don't y'all go nowhere. We're gonna be back in 30. Is that anyway? Let me get my counters together.
It's Kay Cunningham, and you watching the Shop Report.
Hey, I'm Billy Butler, and thank you for watching the Shop Report. Hey guys, I'm Les Norman, former Kansas City Royal, and you're watching the Shop Report.
I'm Matt Ramos, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Hi, I'm Mars Man. We're at Commercial Stadium, and you're watching the Shop Report. Oh, you're Jay Nivey, you're watching the Shop Report. Max McKee, you're dropping in on the Shop Report. I'm Harvey Diallo, and you're watching the Shop Report.
Welcome to the P program, my man D Gully. Gully, shout out. What it do, man?
Can't hear you, Gully.
Yeah, this guy right here. You talk about me, and I don't press record. Yeah, and this dude right here, you don't even press the audio button. I'm just saying. Nope, we can't hear you. Yeah. Oh my God, this guy right here. Yeah, when he do get his sound together, I want you to say that. I want you to repeat that. I want you to repeat that because I can't believe you said that. And matter of fact, just for its and giggles, run that by me again, just so I make sure I heard you right. What you saying now about Scotty? What?
Was long in the tooth.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Gully, man, please come on, hurry up.
I'll wait till he get his sound.
Yeah, I want you to wait till he get his sound. I definitely want you to wait till he get his sound, because ain't nowhere in the world you're gonna try to tell you he'll be back, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't nowhere in the world you're gonna try to sit up here and try to diminish Scotty when he was on that Portland squad, but then going to sit here and not diminish your boy talking about he long in the tooth. Y'all use long in the tooth as an adulation when it come to that guy.
Because he's still that good. This man averaging 30 and he's 40 years old. Come on, man. Get up out of here.
Okay, listen, I don't know what Scotty was averaging, but I tell you what, that Portland team was in the Western Conference Finals.
Like LeBron, right?
Okay, all right. And they didn't get swept, I tell you that. Unlike LeBron. So you always want to make
still lost. They still lost, bro.
Oh, okay, all right, got you. Okay, so that's like saying a first ballot Hall of Famer ain't no different than just wanting to get in the Hall of Fame. It's a distinction, is what I'm trying to tell you. Yes, true that they did.
More, you comparing apples to oranges right now.
Okay, it's all fruit. You know what I'm saying? If I ask you, do you got a piece of fruit? I don't care if you have me an apple or orange. Man, don't try to play with me, man. Oh, I can't wait to get Gully back. Yeah, let him get his sound back. You're gonna be a done deal. We'll come back to
Gully,
this.
First of all, Gully's scared. He's scared to see me on this pre-program.
No,
just like your old head I ain't seen in about 3 years.
Man, that's because yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the case. What you need to do, you need to get back in that Discord thread. Say that today. Say that to him in the Discord.
I can't say it. I only can type it.
Yeah, okay. Well, yes, you can. You can leave a voice note.
I'm not leaving no notes.
Yeah,
I ain't
okay.
in school no more. I ain't taking no notes.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, got you. There you go. Yeah, back up. Yeah, there you go. Back on off of that. Yeah, he just sent me a text. Gully did. Said he oh boy. Said sound issues getting resolved. Okay, so he working on the sound. But anyway, we're gonna keep things rolling right along. I thought I sent that to you. Oh my gosh.
So you see my title of my name? We ain't gotta skip nothing. You see the title of my name?
No, yeah, I seen it. That's why I didn't say nothing. That's why I ain't say nothing.
But you don't got no respect for that man. You talking about diminishing? Listen, yo, I got some stuff.
How you speaking for the Joker? How you speaking for the Joker? But talking, that's like saying how you a LeBron fan but wearing Jordans. Come on, man.
That's not like that, because I could be a fan of both. I just know who to go and who's second. That's all.
Okay, got you. Okay, got you. Joker did something unprecedented in these finals. Okay,
man, he ain't do nothing Brian ain't did already. But anyway,
yeah, he did. What you mean?
What he do?
The whole triple-double situation.
Brian Ben did that.
No. Joker, no. Okay, let me make sure. When we get Gully back, I'm gonna definitely pull it up just so I can be exact, because I don't want to misquote nothing.
Brian Ben did that.
No. It was something the Joker did that no other player had done.
They lied. Listen.
Why would they lie about that?
Listen. My media guys, we be on top of it. I follow a lot of media guys.
Oh,
right?
please.
I got a lot of
man, you don't follow nobody. You follow Skip Bayless, man. That's it.
First of all, I just unfollowed him because my boy ain't no longer on that show.
Okay.
You ain't bring that up either. We could have that could have been a whole topic of why he left that show too.
Okay.
But
why would I want to talk about why he left a show?
Because it's got to do with sports, and this is a sports show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I ain't a fan of neither one of them. As an analyst.
That means you a hater, but look.
No, it ain't. Go ahead, man. Say what you was going to say.
You keep cutting me off. This is why my boy left that show, because he kept getting cut off. Start hating on him.
So you telling us you leaving? Is that what you saying?
Yeah, I'm going to leave. Keep cutting me off. I'm leaving this show. I'm going to the other program.
Don't worry about it. You got a pink slip in the mail anyway. Well, go ahead.
I'm going to go to ESPN and keep playing with you.
Man, please. Everybody leaving there.
No, they getting fired. Your boy Bouchard got kicked off.
Yeah, same difference. But go ahead and finish your point, man, before you forget.
Joker, I just want to hear your take. I'm gonna name 4 players, and I need you to put them in order. Dirk Nowitzki.
Hold on, let me write it down, man. Dag nabbit.
Dirk.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
So we got Dirk, KG.
Yeah.
Greek Freak. And Joker.
What are you asking me?
Put them in order from best to least best. They all good, but. And I'm gonna tell you my order. I can tell you my order right now.
Yeah, give me your order. I gotta think on mine. I'm looking at it. I gotta think.
So for me, it's Giannis.
So wait. For you, hold on. For you, it's Giannis. Okay.
I'm just talking about at their very. So I'm gonna tell you, this is based off their very best, not their career. At their very best, who the best so far that I've seen? Giannis. You got it, Joker.
Yeah.
Dirk, KG. That's my order. I got it.
Hey man, we got a comment from somebody that watched the show. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna read this right quick. They're gonna say, you just refuse to put lotion on those ashy hands I see, and then got to laugh. Talking about me, okay, my ashiness.
Ooh-wee.
And then I said, seriously? Then they're gonna say, yes. I don't know what's worse, TJ's hair or your ashy hands. They disrespectful. And it's just too many text, man.
I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the comment.
You know what I'm saying? That's disrespect. What you watching for? To criticize or that ain't even a critique. Anyway, that was disrespectful. But it's all good. We all have a laugh ourselves. Okay, so hey, like I said, I keep telling people, you know, getting up at such and such a time to do this at 12 p.m. You know, I still an adjustment, baby. Okay, next time I make sure I bring the bacon grease. I don't even eat bacon, but I'm just saying some coconut oil. Anywho,
let me get your list, man.
I'm about to give you my list. Man.
Who stole it?
You say at their best. For me, it's KG. Hold on.
I hate your list already.
KG. But see, I'm looking at who was well-rounded. Who had more.
Giannis was the best defender out of the 4.
That's one trait. I said, who's the most well-rounded? Come on, both ends of the floor. You said at their best. At their best, KG was a problem on both ends. I see, as much as I love Giannis, it's still some aspects of his game that he need to work on. Okay? You can't bully ball everybody. Even though he has gotten a whole lot better than when he first came in. So I ain't taking nothing from him.
So Shaq couldn't bully ball everybody either, huh?
Man, listen, Shaq can't help that he was big, man. That ain't his fault. But Shaq had game though. With Shaq, we ain't talking about Shaq.
Giannis don't got game.
Yeah, I ain't say Giannis. I see. I ain't say that. Yeah, turn your camera off. Turn the camera off. Whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, I ain't say Giannis didn't have game. Oh man, please. Anyway, you asked me who was on my list, and I'm going down my list. KG, Joker, KG, Joker, Giannis, then Dirk.
So you got KG,
Joker, Giannis, then Dirk. What you sitting there contemplating, man? What's there to think about?
I'm trying to figure out how KG, the one, I could see him over Dirk. Because Dirk had, well, I could see.
Listen, man. Listen, if you KG was a post up drop step waiting to happen, bro. I ain't saying his footwork was impeccable. To me, that if I'm look, see that's always gonna be on my list of things I'm looking at. Your footwork. Kevin McHale, Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, they had impeccable footwork. If I had to do like a tier thing, then that next line, KG would be on that next line, and Rasheed Wallace, to tell you the truth. But I'm not saying Rasheed.
Okay.
I'm just saying in terms of like footwork. KG on offense.
You said footwork. That's your number one, right?
No. I said no. I ain't saying this is my number one. I'm saying it's one of the things I'm gonna always.
All right,
it's gonna always be in there.
Since we down that line, let's get your number one attributes for your big man then. Because I think footwork is at the top of your list. What's number two?
No, footwork is actually it's not. Footwork it's not at the top though.
So what's number one? It got to be like
top.
When you if Barbershop J making a big man, what we going with first?
Passing.
So Joker gotta be your number one on here.
No. Passing.
Oh my God.
Passing, then footwork. No, you know what? No. Yeah, footwork. Your footwork is your foundation. Yeah,
so
footwork.
How is KG? Listen, how is KG above Joker when it comes to footwork? Because he got footwork.
Okay, listen.
Listen, he got footwork for days, and he got out of all the four, his passing, he 10 toes ahead of everybody else on that list.
Okay, that's not one of the questions. You asked me first. You didn't change the question. You asked me first. You said at their best, and what I'm saying to you is, KG could drop. KG, it's about your energy too. KG had the energy to guard the other team's best players defensively. He was a defensive problem, and he still had enough energy. He could give you 30, 35, 40, 28, 29, 9, 10 boards, 4, 5, 6 dimes. Sometimes you got to have energy, man. Joker is not a defense. You're not worried about Joker defensively. Although I will say this,
I understand that. So when you say what you
said at their best, I'm looking at it in totality.
So Giannis got to be your number one on this board.
KG was far more complete a player.
Oh, you talking about because he can shoot and stuff.
I'm saying he was right. You asked me at their best. You know what I'm saying? I seen Giannis get a whole lot of offensive fouls called. You know what I mean? I love Giannis. Yeah, he do, man. Because Giannis, and for a minute there, when he was predictable, when he would come down the lane real hard, then he would do that spin, and they was walling him off. We got my man D Gully back. Shout out to D Gully. You got sound? Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be able to stay like 5 more minutes.
You have an echo?
I'm on like 13%.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only on your end, Gully. Yeah, okay, TJ. Yeah, okay, but that's what I'm saying. You asked me earlier. You said well-rounded, or you said at their best. And
I
I'm
just
thinking
said
of.
I said at their best. So I don't when it comes to at their best, you really basing it off of their effect
I'm
on the
basing.
game.
I'm basing that totality.
Well, so I don't get. I just know
Okay, well, okay, well,
when I hear
no,
somebody
okay.
saying at their best, I'm talking about how much do they influence the outcome of the game, right?
Okay, well then that's more specific versus a little bit ambiguous. You see what I'm saying? At their best, that's ambiguous. That's why I could go 1,000 different ways with that. But when you say impact on the game, now you're bringing specificity in it. Impact on the game, Joker is my number one, especially with him having won the title now. Otherwise, it would have been Dirk and not KG because KG did have Paul Pierce and a few other cats that was instrumental. James Posey, you know what I'm saying?
You talking
Believe
about
it.
you talking about him getting his ring?
Yeah, I'm talking about. See, now when you say impact, you're talking about impact on the whole thing and the outcome. KG is there, definitely. Dirk is there, definitely. But Joker is there most depth. Well, he had Jamal Murray too, though. I don't know. Then in that case, when you talking about that,
But Jamal Murray never made an All-Star game. I don't think.
yeah, but I mean, just
No,
because
he
he
just
didn't.
made it. I think he just made it this year, right?
Yeah, well, maybe so. But whatever it is, um, okay. But whatever it is. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Am I muted? Am I echoing?
Let me
No,
see
no. Anytime I talk or TJ talk, it echoes when it comes on your end. Even though I can still hear you.
his mic response level is too high. Feedback. So
Yeah.
if he adjusts that, he'll be cool.
Hold on, he's saying something else. What you say?
I'm still echoing to you guys. I'm still producing the echo.
Yeah,
It's
no,
low,
we
but
can.
it's still there.
Yeah, we getting the feedback, man. Yeah, he'll be back. Yeah, but
I'm gonna tell her. Well, either he got his monitor speakers on, that might be it, or his mic response is too high.
okay. Well, let me. I can text that to him. You said what? What you say? Your his
Either
what?
either his speakers are on, or his mic response
Okay,
levels
hold
is
on.
too high. I gotta go get
Hold on.
to a charger.
Or your what? Or what? You said monitor speakers on or something else? You just said. My
Yeah,
bad.
his speakers might be on, and that's the echo.
Or what?
Or his mic, he got his mic level too high, his mic response level too high.
Okay, got you. Hold on. Yeah, man, you should have you should have found it. You should have had a charger, bro. Most definitely had a charger. Okay, because I'm with you. At the end of the day, it's really tough to call because once you beat, hold on, let me see, Gully. Okay, say something.
Yeah, I'm here now. I'm
Okay, got you. Yeah, and now everything good now. Everything good now.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, I'm with you, TJ. Though it's really a tough order to put them in once you start adding more factors or add more layers. Because because Dirk, to tell you the truth, who else was really? I mean, he had Jason Kidd and all them, but you're talking about long in the tooth. Who else was really on that Dallas squad? Really, that you was fearful of, or better yet, Dirk off that squad. Do they still get to a finals, even a Western Conference Finals?
No.
You see what I'm saying? Dirk was the straw that stirred that drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was in that case, like, yeah, he was the single biggest threat and actually maybe the only, let's say, primary threat you had on that squad. Everything else rolled off of him.
Exactly. But Gully, let me throw out you what TJ throwed at me. He said, of these four, I'm gonna list them, TJ, and then you throw in, you say what your statement was. He said Dirk, KG, Giannis, or Joker. Rank them. In terms of what? In terms of what, TJ?
At their best.
At their best.
Dirk, KG, Giannis, or Joker.
But then he said in terms of impact or something, outcome of the game or something like that.
Yeah, but that was all in one thing. Like them at their best. How great do they influence the game at their best? Like
Joker's number one right now. Even at their best, even at a peak KG.
Yeah,
you literally went. You stand a great chance. I mean, we've already seen it in this postseason. At his best, at his best, Giannis is number one. I think. I'm sorry, I'm not Giannis. Joker is number one. I think Joker's one. Dirk is two. KG is three. Giannis is four. 1 through 4.
Wait. Say your 4 again, Gully.
Joker.
Hold on.
Dirk.
Joker.
Dirk. KG. Giannis.
Man, please. Giannis is better than all three of them you got in front of him.
Giannis is better than who?
Giannis at his best is if Giannis at his best, he could beat any of them in a head-up series. Like I just don't see how they beat.
All right, you know what? If we're talking about those guys like a one-on-one sort of thing, like it has an individual, like basketball player, Giannis, Dirk, Joker, KG. Yeah, because Giannis and KG, first of all, are easily the most athletic. I give KG probably a bit of an edge, maybe because he's faster, but I think he's faster than Giannis. But if we're saying like, these guys right now in a team game, you taking them at their peak, you taking them in their prime, you taking them in a series, and you take the best team that they ever had with them. Who you taking? And I'm taking the Denver Nuggets being led by Joker over the best team.
I'm telling you right now, that team ain't beating that Bucks team where you got Holiday at the garden. What's it called?
Jamal Murray?
Yes. Is you crazy?
The 2021 Bucks over the 2023 Nuggets is what we say. That's what he said.
Giannis is gonna eat. First of all, Joker is gonna be in he's gonna be in foul trouble immediately.
Who?
Immediately.
Who? Joker?
Joker is gonna be in foul trouble immediately.
Yeah, but so will Giannis.
I really need y'all to contemplate the defense of that Bucks team with Middleton healthy.
Okay, wait. All things considered. No, all things considered, bro.
But Jamal Murray
considered.
Yeah, all things considered.
Joker is not gonna do Giannis how he did all the other centers in the West. Just think about. I need y'all to add that all the way up right there.
Okay,
it's
listen.
Not gonna happen.
And ain't nobody saying that. But on the other end, Giannis, listen, Joker.
And they got Brook Lopez over there too, who just came like second in Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, okay. you got Aaron Gordon. Man. Aaron Gordon in the series is gonna be a problem with Brook Lopez.
That would be that would be a good finals. But listen, but you can't.
That would be a great finals though.
Yeah, but it's too many matchups now. You talking about matchups? Okay,
matchups. Drew Holiday playing defense on that perimeter with Middleton, who's also a great defensive player too.
Yeah, but Jamal Murray is a walking bucket, man.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying he's not. I'm telling you, the stuff he's been getting off on them. See, a lot of the West Coast guards are sorry defensively.
Shout out to my man Abdul Smith. He say, Joker throw back.
The West Coast.
And he's humble. Yeah, no question. Yeah, for sure.
The West Coast guards are they're not that good defensively, right?
Okay.
I need y'all to know that. When you factor in this into the equation, defense matters. Giannis was the defensive player of the year.
Okay, but here let me say
MVP and Finals MVP.
He had a Olajuwon season, is what he's saying.
Listen, man, that matchup, that's why I was so mad that Giannis got hurt and the Bucks got took out in the first round. If he don't get hurt,
not to your point.
I think it would have been. There's no question. It would have been a better series. There's no question about that. A
But
far
no,
better series.
back to the original question. I got Giannis #1 just because I know his defensive. He got what? He got 2 DPOYs,
Two. Yep, I think you got two.
Yeah,
Yep.
one
he does.
MVP. He got Finals MVP. I don't know. Did KG get MVP in his Finals appearance?
No, he did not.
No,
But
that was Paul Pierce.
Dirk did.
Yeah, Dirk did.
Dirk
And
got
Joker
what?
did. Dirk got Finals MVP, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Dirk was Finals MVP. Joker's
Yeah,
Finals MVP.
but I think I said who did I say? Perk. I meant to say Paul Pierce.
Paul
Didn't
Pierce
Paul
was
Pierce
Finals
get it?
MVP. Yeah.
I got KG last, man.
But when you started out, when you
And
asked me,
that's no not me. It's just the other players what they did on their finals runs was.
But see, that's what I'm just at. That's what I'm saying, TJ. I think your perspective changes because by that regard, I think my list would be totally different if we're asking it in a different context. Remember, I put Joker, Dirk, KG, Giannis. That's why I put it. But then when I hear the way you ask the question, it would be like Giannis, KG. It almost be in reverse. It'd be like Giannis, KG.
Yeah. I don't see listen, man. I don't see no scenario when KG is above anybody on this list, man.
On the individual, if you say an individual has an individual basketball player, you saying if you had them going, we doing like what they call it, like a gauntlet. If you put them in a gauntlet,
change my question to individual, then we could talk.
But that's what I thought it was.
It's all about at their best, right? And what we seen from them at their best.
And what I saw, what I saw from KG at his best was a defensive problem. Because now we're talking about at some point you got to guard the other team's best player or second best player, like a Joker or a Murray, right?
Right.
That takes energy. So in most times on that side of the floor, once you get on the offensive side, that energy that you used up on defense, it ain't there for your offense. And KG was able to do both.
I don't remember him getting tired. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember
KG getting tired, bro. I think
he played 18, 19 years. I don't remember him getting tired.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Kevin Garnett
listen, you said 19 years, but 1 ring, man.
Oh, come on. See, now you can't.
What we doing now? Hold on, what we doing?
Listen. Because y'all brought the whole 19
Dirk only
years.
got 1 ring, and Joker only got 1 ring. Giannis only got 1 ring.
Listen, but how they did it matters, right?
Well, then why you even if how they did it matters? Then how are you saying they only got 1 ring? How you minimizing it? How you
because y'all brought the 19? Y'all brought the 19 years into it.
Yeah, I said 19 years. I ain't say nothing about titles.
Yeah, exactly.
I said durability. I said I don't remember one of the things about I don't remember KG ever really getting tired, getting winded. So you talking about him having to bang and square up with Giannis, maybe let's say over a series, right? Let's say you take the best Celtics team or the best Timberwolves team, probably the best Celtics team versus that title winning. Let's say the 08 Celtics, right? Which may be the best team that KG was on. Versus the 2021 Bucks. And then you look at the fact that despite the fact that Paul Pierce won the Finals MVP, which I think they did that because it was Paul Pierce. I don't think it had to because he didn't get that far without KG.
Yeah, but then you're going back to matchups again because as much as I like Chris Middleton, man, he ain't doing nothing with Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
He ain't doing nothing with Paul Pierce.
But check this out. Paul Pierce suck on defense, and Middleton can get to that mid-range, and that's like a killer for any defense if you get that mid-range.
Okay, but now
you're
going
down
random.
And y'all preach that to me, so let's not switch it up for the conversation now.
No,
ain't nobody switching.
Okay, and I'll say this to you too. There are times with Middleton, he takes plays off too.
But guess what? We talking about a certain team. We talking about their best. Middleton was really the closer for them.
You said he's spending 92.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give you that. Middleton was the closer.
You waiting for LeBron James to come back, man? What is he doing? He had Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
Try to get the kid to come back for a farewell tour. That's what he's doing. He meet one.
Yeah.
I see him. Oh, okay. Wait.
Oh, shout out to my man D-Runk. He said Chris Middleton is a poor man, Paul Pierce. D-Runk, okay. Let me my bad. since I got you here, D-Rump, TJ say he threw out his 4. Gully, we should get him. Gully been having technical difficulties. We should get him back in a minute. D-Rump, here go TJ's 4. Hold up 1 second. Hold on 1 second. D-Rump, here go TJ's 4. Dirk, KG, Giannis, and Joker. And I guess in so many words, what he's asking is like at their best, who would you rank them? You know, 1 to 4. Who's the better of the 4, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth? Yeah, holler back. Yeah, holler back at us. Yeah, I'm with you. But when you the way he posed it the first time,
it isn't quite the same question.
It made me think. He said like, who was at their best? And when he said that the way he said it the first time, I thought, I'm thinking both ends. That means you didn't miss a beat. If you played 40 minutes, you gave the same amount of energy on the defensive end as you did the offensive end. You get what I'm saying? And KG was a problem on both ends of the floor.
Hold on, I gotta say this.
Hold up. D-Rump weighing in. Hold up. Hold on. I shouldn't have showed. Hold on. Let me tell you what my list was. KG, Joker.
Yeah, y'all old heads for sure. Cause Giannis, Gully, Giannis at his best he got one of the highest finals averages, playoff averages in the history. So
but listen. Well, listen. How consistent?
Against DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, how consistent is Giannis's jump shot?
I don't care about the jump shot, bro. Y'all don't say that about Shaq at all.
Yes, we do.
No, y'all don't.
Yes, we do.
Stop it.
Who are y'all?
Yes,
everybody who always talk about Giannis can't shoot, he don't have to. He's still the most dominant player.
No, what was interesting about Giannis is that it seemed like his shooting ability seemed kind of like stagnated, because I think coming into the league, you know, when he was skinny, you know what I mean? That was one of the first things he had, because he used to eat quite a bit from deep and from 3. And then as he got bigger, his games sort of changed, and I think we missing that ability, that mid-range or jump shooting ability, something that the other 3 centers that we're talking about, we definitely know they have. They have a mid-range game from 18 to 20 feet. That's something that we don't know about Giannis. So if you put Giannis in a situation where you got to get you off the dribble.
Listen, I'm willing to bet y'all that Giannis got the highest points per game average out of all these shooters on this list, and he a non-shooter.
Bro, in 2021, how's the game being played?
It don't matter. He won a championship.
Oh no, it clearly matters, bro. Because the most recent title winner on the list of those 4 is you got to go back to 2011. And back then, we got to go back 12. We got to go 10 years back for Dirk to win his one title that he won. And it was played differently.
Look how long it took them to win their first title.
Well, there's other factors involved in why I take it.
I'm sorry, my bad. I totally messed up with that, because Joker just won it. And Joker this only his 5th year in the league.
Yeah, I mean,
what about Dirk and KG? It took them how many years?
Well, Dirk it was Dirk's second finals appearance, and it was his first one came in year,
I don't remember.
9, in his 9th year. His first finals appearance came in his 9th year.
We don't, like y'all said, we don't give you credit for a finals appearance. When did you get your ring, man?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Hold on. D-Rump weighing in again. He said, I've seen Giannis get completely shut down. I can't say that about the other 3.
By who, though? D-Rump? By who?
I don't.
Right here.
If anybody would know by who, of course D-Rump will. But what I'm saying, at the end of the day, okay, he said he tripping. He said I'm hold on. He said I'm tripping with KG at 1. KG might really be 4.
Put over a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's what TJ you had. Yeah, TJ. Let me. I'm gonna read TJ's list off. TJ had Freak, Joker, Dirk, KG. I got KG, Joker, Giannis, Dirk, and then Gully, you got Joker, Dirk, KG, and Giannis.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's D-Runk weighing in again. He said, remember the Giannis wall defenses were built. That's what I'm trying to tell TJ. I'm saying I love Giannis as a player. I'm not taking nothing away from Giannis.
Right.
But in terms of if I had a checklist, and I don't know how many items on that checklist that you would want to put. Some people put 5, some people put 10, some people put 15. If I had a checklist on does this player have these things in terms of complete, I think KG was a more complete player than was Giannis, or than is Giannis, or than was Giannis. Say that fast 2 times. Joker is defensively is where I would. Oh, Double J. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, look what we have here. You got to unmute your mic.
Of course.
Oh, you're in the airport. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh, shut up.
Yes, sir.
Double J decided to join us. Okay, and we got D Gully back. Oh my goodness. All right.
Man, why is everybody going to get LeBron to try to get him to play in their squad? Double J, what's going on? You mean him at the airport too? You better hurry up and beat TJ.
Yeah, TJ already done landed. Double J.
He about to be a Piston. LeBron James signed with the Detroit Pistons. I would never believe it, bro.
Yeah, thank you, D-Runk. Thank you, D-Runk. KG had a jumper. He could get to the rim and he would lock up. That's what I'm saying, TJ. I ain't knocking Giannis at all. What I'm saying to you is you asked me to start what you said at their best. And when you say at their best, I'm thinking of both ends of the floor and whatever the checklist for things that you have to be able to do on the defensive end and maintain that and still be able to do that what's required of you offensively. That's why KG was number 1 on my list. But now you're talking about footwork, then I'm probably taking, because Giannis's footwork is not better than Joker's, nor Dirk's, nor KG's. His footwork ain't polished enough yet.
But listen, you moving the goalpost.
No, I said if you're talking, what? Your question was what? Say it again. Yeah, I don't know. Something happening to your sound too. Boy, what's going on here, man? All y'all these sound issues today. You know what I'm saying? This is another reason why. Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody muting their mic there. Double J. Up. TJ done up. We done lost TJ. Double J, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Listen, who do you have? Rank these 4 dudes when at their best. This is what TJ posed.
Okay.
Dirk, KG, Giannis, and Joker. But then he went on to be specific and said, in terms of like outcome or impact and the impact had on the outcome of a game.
I'm going to actually go a little bit different than you. Whoa.
Okay. Hold on, Double J. Hold on. Let me mute some mics here. Okay, go ahead.
There we go. I'm going to be a little bit different here. I'm going to say KG 4, Joker 3.
Hold on.
Flight monitor for the correct local time.
Okay, you said KG 4.
Joker 3. And then we had what? It was Giannis, and then who was the other one?
Giannis and Dirk.
You know what? Yeah, and I'm going to go Dirk 2, and then Giannis 1.
Yeah, TJ had Giannis at 1 too.
It's not falling victim to like a recency bias, I guess, but KG, you got to look at how he got his rings, right? Or ring, rather. Yes, it was towards the end of his career. Yes, he had to join a trio. Was he a dominant player? Absolutely. As you pointed out, he wasn't the best as it pertained to kind of footwork. Great player, but the reason I could easily make the case that Joker could move up that list, because again, I think the fact that he plays boring basketball, that he's a Tim Duncan-esque in that respect, that, and then he's not an American player. So those types of things, and that some of that's true with Giannis, but at the same time, Giannis, on the other hand, is far more explosive and entertaining than. So when you look at Joker, he could move up to 2, depending on what the future holds, and that's why kind of the jury's out still for those two. But as it stands presently, I'm going Giannis in that order specifically, because Dirk points were there. His stats will withstand a test of time, and could he, or maybe should he have won with some of the Don Nelson teams? Maybe, but it just
no.
Went up.
Trust and believe. I gotta the next when we get back, God willing, we all still here. Thank God, pray we are. Next Sunday, I got a little twist I'm gonna add to the show. Obviously, I mentioned it once before. It's called Excerpts from a Book. I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate the recommended reading or our book selections, and I think I'm gonna have to do it that way. But I'm reading The Blood in the Garden, story of 1990 New York Knicks. And there's some stuff in there that's been said about Don Nelson. Trust and believe. He wasn't nobody winning with Don Nelson. Trust and believe. Believe me when I tell you. We got another comment here. Let me see. Did this weigh in? Question is, who was the most feared out of the 4? Hold on. Wait a minute. And then another one here. D-Runk saying KG lost the Western Conference Finals to Kobe, Shaq, Lakers, I think. Is Giannis Bucks or Joker Nuggets beating that team? Ooh.
I mean, I think the easy answer is no, right? You're talking about
that's a good question.
Here's the interesting part about all of this is that if you look at what Joker did in the playoffs, it was actually better than what Shaq did in the same year that D-Runk's actually referring to. So you're talking about at one point in time we're saying like the all-time best
performances
throughout the playoffs. Particularly, okay. Yeah. So Shaq was on that list twice, and Joker was actually ahead of him. So again, it's not flashy basketball. It's very easy to just kind of say no. But you have to, again, as a numbers person, I have to at least take into account the fact that technically what he did was very unique and potentially, again, as the numbers stated, better than what we remember, which was almost an unstoppable human being in Shaq.
Yeah, Abdul left another one. He said the key players was Kobe and Shaq. For whatever reason, I don't know what's going on with my comment section here lately. But I do want to, just for a hot second while I try to solve this whole thing, I want to leave this one up here. TJ, what are you saying to that? KG lost to the Western Conference Finals, lost in the Western Conference Finals to the Kobe Shaq Lakers. Is the Giannis Bucks or Joker Nuggets beating that team?
I think Giannis Bucks have a good chance of beating. I don't think Joker could because he got no sidekick. So
he had Murray.
No, I'm talking about in terms of big man on that team. He's gonna get chewed. Shaq is gonna get him out the game too quick. I feel like Shaq and Giannis will be going back and forth with fouls, so that series can teeter-totter. I mean, it can go 7 games or 6. I feel like Joker will probably get beat in about 5 if they get 1, just because of the matchups. You got Kobe being Bryant out there with him. That's just unfair to the Joker, period.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's unfair to almost any team, TJ. That's really the X factor in all of this, is that you didn't have none of these teams that we're referring to. If you look at who they're that next guy that you're referring, that you just mentioned, no one. Go up, look at that 2014.
Dirk didn't really have a next guy.
Well, he had a few that were close.
Who on that 2011 team? Man, who was the guy? The next guy on that team that you're gonna? Okay, let me. Who like the Abdul said a little bit ago, on that 2011 Maverick squad, other than Dirk, who did you fear? You're not fearing nobody. I mean, who on the Buck squad with Giannis? Maybe like he mentioned earlier, maybe True, maybe Middleton. But it wasn't nobody on that 2011 squad that you really was it wasn't no Shaq, it wasn't no Kobe, it wasn't no Paul Pierce, it wasn't no KG, it wasn't no Jamal Murray. Man, please, if that's what we're doing, then Dirk got to be at the top. Because I'm telling you now, this again ain't no what if. Dirk not on that squad, they're not getting to no finals. They're not getting to no finals, bro. Ain't no but.
Dirk don't play defense, bro.
Okay, so see, that's what D-Ron said. Jason Terry. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got it back. He said Jason Terry or Caron Butler was next closest. Yeah, I mean, hey, oh man, y'all lucky we got it. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's all for. I mean, we could be all day trying to pick who would do what and what, because you see, it's gonna keep going in different turns. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think anyone beats that Lakers team. That's part of the problem.
D-Ron said Dirk basically had the same setup as Bucks and Nuggets, a point guard and a small forward. Yeah. And don't get it twisted. Now, True, one of them type of point guards, man, he'll lock you up, no question. It don't matter if it's Jamal. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta Jamal Murray though, man. Jamal Murray don't stop, bro. This is the first time he really kind of like been healthy. And you see what he did, what he was advertised when he first came in. Then you got not only Aaron Gordon, what's the other dude? Michael Porter. He was a top flight dude. His issue was, which could be derailing to a lot of folks, is back issues. I wanted the Cavs to get him when he first hit the scene. You know what I'm saying? But the back issues, a lot of teams hesitated on taking him because of the back issues. And then he had an episode with it a few years back where I think he had to have surgery again or something like that. But you see what he balled out, man. And KCP, when he was with the Lakers, he ain't had no game. You know what I mean?
With the Pistons. 4 Pistons, 1 on that Denver team.
The team that Dirk beat got to matter too. I mean, that was the big 3 Heat. Yes, you can factor that in too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using boxing as a parable right quick. It's not for me, but most people, when they try to validate or invalidate Ali, for instance, I say, well, then look, Ali fought Frazier, man. And forget anybody else at the time. Just fighting Frazier. That go a long way in saying who you are. Joe Frazier, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, they went up against the Heatles. Listen, without Dirk, that Dallas, let's say, just for the sake of its and giggles, let's say that Dallas team do get to the finals without Dirk, and it's against the Heat that year. They're not winning that, man. They're gonna end up looking like the Lakers did against the Nuggets. Get the brooms out, baby. Get the brooms out. Are we gonna keep things rolling right along, y'all? Yeah. At the end of the day, KG, Dirk, Giannis, Joker, they all some cold boy. Joker, he one of them dudes, man, for real. But we're gonna keep things rolling. Actually, we're going right into Hoop Central, so might as well. All right. I gotta get this out right quick while I got all 4 of y'all. Gully's mic is still muted. But let me ask you this, man. Is Zion on the move, man?
Sounds like
Brother Rich called it, man. Brother Rich called it. It's for the longest. Yeah. Zion on the move. He out.
That Detroit trade came out of nowhere. I mean, I know, like, we have, they call him Trader Troy. We haven't had something like that since the Bad Boy Pistons that made those moves for who was it from Dallas that they had gotten to go basically
to Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
88 it would have been 88 or 88.
TJ, why are you shaking your head? Why are you shaking your head, TJ? Zion ain't going to Detroit?
He might be off there anywhere. I don't know where Zion going. I don't care. He ain't gonna play for nobody, so it don't matter.
Why you say that?
That's the problem.
Too much strippers and Burger King.
Oh wow. Yeah. Imagine that. I mean, somebody on this program said something like that way back when, but ain't no need to say nothing else. Yeah, D-Runk. Yeah, you kind of saying the same thing everybody else saying. He said, I don't know how any team would trust trading for Zion. Yeah, if that was the plan to get up, but again, Brother Rich said that when? How long ago did Brother Rich say that? He said, man, you don't want to be in New Orleans. But is that the way you go about going somewhere else or putting yourself in a position for somebody else to want you? That ain't how you do that.
Hang on. I know how it looks in the public, but privately, he was close to returning.
No, he didn't. No, he wasn't.
Yeah, remember?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Remember, he put some type of post or something out saying something about I'll come back.
Yeah, good point.
I'll come back. My bad, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, he said I'll come back I'll play when Zion is ready to play or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't bro. No. Yeah, so I think he on the move too, but where? New York? New York?
Like TJ said, to me, it could be anywhere. What's his value? I mean, we know what he can do when he plays.
Double J, I know y'all ain't that desperate.
No, we're not. That's the scary part. We wouldn't be giving up much, though. I'm not sure if you saw it in the chat or not. It was Bogdanovich is going to get moved on the trade, on draft day for sure. We've heard for Hardaway Jr. in the 10th pick, and then of course the Zion trade where it would be him, three-team trade, and him and Isaiah Stewart. But I'm not sure. I mean, I have mixed feelings on if I want him or not.
Yeah, D-Runk said Zion don't want to play in the NBA because that New Orleans team been a contender for 2 years straight. Yeah, but you know what though? His value is 30 and 10 guaranteed if he on the court. Okay, I'm with you on that. I mean, because you can tell he got game. Ain't no question he got game. It's your attitude and your approach to the game. But Brother Rich been saying though, I mean, well, it's more to do in New Orleans, I guess, than it is Cleveland per se. But it's that whole being young with a lot of money. What is it to really do? You know what I mean? New York, that LA, that Chicago market, them is markets where if you're a young dude in your early 20s and you got millions of dollars, man, that even if you're having a bad season, you can go out and have the season of your life. You know what I'm trying to tell you? So, and I know New Orleans is good for Mardi Gras and whatnot, but I mean, what else is there really for him? What's for him to do down there? And that was Brother Rich's contention from day one. He's like, man, he don't want to play this. But is that the way you go about doing it? I don't think that's the way you should go about doing it, man. Hey, D-Runk, while we got you, man, I've been meaning to ask you, hey, email us, man. Our email is theshopreport365@gmail.com. THESHOP report REPORT 365@gmail.com. Send me an email, man. I probably won't be able to get back to it today or tomorrow. Got some other stuff I need to do, but just so I have your email address, because it's something I wanted to throw at you, man, a little bit down the line here. But yeah, man, Zion is on the move, but again, the question is where. Gully, you still with us? All right, good looking out. Okay, where does Bradley Beal go, if anywhere?
Are you guys hearing this Dame Lillard and Beal?
That was gonna be my next one.
I heard Phoenix.
Okay, so let's scratch it then. Let's stay there. Let's stay there. Phoenix or Miami? Where is he more suitable at? I say Miami. And bye Tyler Hero, unfortunately, because you still got Duncan Robinson coming off the You still got Duncan Robinson coming off the bench. You don't think can Dame play the 3, maybe? Or is he the 2? TJ?
You said what?
Let's say Dame go to Miami. Tyler Hero gone, right?
Why Tyler got to go?
Okay, well, all right.
He a glorified 6-man.
Well, I think because of his absence in the playoffs and the success they had, that might be the first reason.
I mean,
say that again. Say that again,
Sometimes-
Double J.
But listen,
because the team succeeded without him in the playoff run specifically, meaning you became kind of expendable. Now,
but that would be like equivalent to us giving up marketing.
He said, "I got you." Oh yeah, good looking out, D-Runk. Phoenix is a dumpster fire. Big three Nets reincarnated with Beal. Yeah,
That's equivalent to us giving up marketing, man. We needed him in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, when you look back on it, yeah, you can see that. But at the time, though, TJ, you got to do that deal because you're really looking at bench players. You gave up basically bench players and a draft pick for a bona fide all-star.
Man,
When
it's
you
a
got
case to be made. We should have just gave up Jared Allen.
But Mobley ain't there. Mobley ain't all the way there yet, man. Mobley ain't.
Yeah, but you could have kept marketing and Mobley, and we'd been better off for it.
You think so? That's hard to argue. That's hard to argue against. Gully, what say you, man? You've been quiet over there on the front, man. What say you? If you're still there. All right. Yeah, he waiting a time or two then. Yeah, I don't know though, TJ. I mean, I get what the Cavs was trying to do. But okay, so let's say this then. Let's say Bradley Beal go to Miami. Now hero Tyler is definitely expendable. You don't think?
Bradley Beal go where?
To Miami.
That's a good fit. I mean, Miami get Dame or Bradley Beal. That's a good fit.
Okay, so then Tyler definitely out of there then, right?
Why y'all keep trying to get him up? That man is a 6th man of the year.
No, because they got Duncan Robinson.
You keep saying Duncan Robinson, man. That man finally showed up in the finals, one game.
Hey, listen, you add Bradley Beal and you keep Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero is indeed expendable.
What about Victor Oladipo? Is he dispensable too?
D-Runk say Pat Riley. D-Runk say Pat Riley refused to let Tyler go. Okay, so then where Bradley Beal going? No,
Miami.
Let's go back. Where's Dame going?
Dame need to go to Dallas. And they need to package the deal to send Dame to Dallas and to send
That's a crazy bar.
to send so that way they can get out that way somehow or another Kyrie ends up with the Lakers. Dame deserves to go to a contender. Dame deserves to go to a contender.
What?
Dallas is not a contender.
I think he might be able to play with Luka. Yeah, I think he's more complimentary to Luka than Kyrie is. I just never saw how that was gonna ever work.
You said Dame. That's one of them moves. That's like the Westbrook move going to the Lakers. You should have known before you even picked up that phone that wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, and actually Dallas would be relieved, right? So they would Portland would send Dame with some help. Dallas would get the relief that they need in like perhaps some draft considerations later down the line, and then Kyrie can go to the Lakers like what's going to end up happening anyway. And then everybody's in a better situation.
My man D-Runk weighing in again. He says Blazers are ruining their future by holding on to Dame. You already got 2 young guards and 3 pick, which would be a guard. Yeah, what's the other guy in Portland that was balling? Anthony something? He said I'd rather see Dame in Miami than Beal.
Yeah. Whew. Dame with Butler. Dame Dollar and Jimmy Butler. Ooh, wait. That's a 1-2 punch for you.
Yeah, but here's the deal though. What we just saw this is what I was gonna say earlier. What we just saw from the Denver Nuggets, this can be said about them and their organization. They are farm to table.
Yeah,
They are
yeah.
farm to table. So,
So
Mr.
where
Mr.
is
Adam, where's what?
where is with that little guy from Atlanta going?
Trey Young?
Yeah.
To the
I don't know.
house.
Yeah, right. I'm about to say the house.
To
But
the house.
the Nuggets are farm to table. So
Mhm.
Adam Silver, when we discussed what are you doing to the NBA to make it more palatable, so to speak,
Yep.
you already got a play-in tournament. You don't need an in-season tournament. What you need to do is go holler at these teams and start telling them, hey, look here. The Nuggets are the model. Okay. Let the
Yeah.
product, okay, so stop you doing all these, putting all these band-aids on trying to make your product more attractive, bro. The Nugget, that was, even though I would have wanted to have seen a better
And
finals.
what Adam Silver and them need to do, the Nuggets have made it such that they're going to defend their title. I think they're
I
going to
don't think it's more
be.
dynasties, bro.
I don't
No,
think what
the NBA
you
is
don't
looking
think
for.
what.
I don't think it's gonna be, but ain't gonna be. The NBA is too. They need parity.
But
This is
that
what
doesn't matter.
everybody's.
You can still have a dynasty with parity. You can still have that. You can still
You can.
have a
So
dynasty.
you
I
think
mean, the
the
Golden State
Nuggets can
Warriors are
win
that.
3?
Say what?
No, you listen.
In the next 4 years, within the next 4 years, they can get 2 more.
Hold on. D-Runk said, I'd rather see Dame in Miami than Bill. And then he said, anybody interested in a free agent Fred VanVleet? And I'm laughing at the way you said it, not at VanVleet. But let me say this to you. The Warriors, put it like this. During the Warriors run, okay, even their last one, so to speak, think about the Warriors run,
Look
right?
at this. Look at this.
I know. Before you say something, let me get this out, man. You know my mind be slipping. Who did you? Okay, other than the Celtics, the Lakers, the Warriors, and Spurs, those 4 teams, and might be one more I'm not thinking of. They've won 99 out of the 100 NBA Finals.
Well, you got Chicago Bulls, and you got the
Okay, well,
you
okay,
got the Bulls.
the Bulls. Okay, the Bulls.
That's what I'm saying. In every era, bro, in every decade, there was a dynasty followed by another team that was. I mean, the '80s was defined. There were 2 dynasties in the '80s. There was the Lakers and the Celtics. Okay, now in the '90s, there were the Rockets.
Don't forget who?
Said don't forget who crashed the party for 2 years.
Oh, the Pistons.
Oh yeah, no, okay, but that's what I'm saying. You think now the way with the NBA trying to attain parity or obtain parity, excuse me, you think that the Nuggets will win at least 3?
They can win 2 out of the next 4 years. Everybody, yeah, they can win 2 out of the next 4 years. Nobody's unhealthy. Nobody like I don't. And the way the style of game that they play. Listen, here's why I think they can win 2 out of the next 4 years. People are still not going to follow that mold. They're gonna look at what Joker can do as an anomaly, and he's gonna continue to be Larry Bird, like I've been saying, and they're gonna continue to surprise and shock everybody. And in which case, the Nuggets will still be in the conference finals. I mean, they'll be in the conference finals at least. The road to a title is going to go through Denver. Okay, so either it is
a mile high.
Yeah.
It is indeed that. I just had to get one in there right quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay.
You know what? We were due for a dad joke on Father's Day, and you delivered.
Oh hell no! Don't be trying to be condescending on this program. You ain't slick.
Look, Double J even left.
D-Runk weighing in again. He said, "I don't think Jamal Murray has the legs for a dynasty." That's my point.
Why not?
Well,
based off of what?
You get a couple injuries. He done had a couple injuries now. They take their toll after a while.
I will say that what I'm suggesting is you can still have a dynasty in an era while still building up, having a dynasty does not betray parity.
Oh, so
it doesn't.
You're saying you can have both?
Yeah, you can definitely have both. The idea of it is the way the game is played, they need to get more exposure to the Western Conference. It's funny how it's really weird to me how game scheduling is based off the West Coast. But unless you're the Lakers, we're not gonna see.
I know. Ain't that something? I'm so
Yeah,
glad you.
it's like, yeah, I mean, even I even put it like this, man. Like the Utah Jazz of the '90s, they had to be darn special for people to get that attention out west,
Well,
because otherwise,
well, yeah, but they stayed in the finals though, bro. Hey, give me
yeah.
2 seconds, y'all. I got to cut out just for 2 seconds, but I want y'all to chew on this as well. We can finish that thought. We can come back to it, but chew on this for a minute. TJ, Gully, y'all go back and forth on this till I get right back. I need you all to let me know what's going on, or give me y'all's thoughts on Ja Morant. Be right back.
On Ja Morant. So Ja Morant is he don't get
He
it.
was talking
He
about
don't
him
get
going to Miami,
it. Him what for what?
change of scenery.
Oh, you gonna send him to South Beach? That dude
Yeah,
need to be
why
a
not?
Piston. Double J, y'all need to go ahead and get him. He need to go to Detroit. Or they send
That's
him to
the
I
worst
Portland.
would love
city.
him.
That's the worst city. He really gonna be
I
a
know.
gangbanger.
Yeah, you send him to Portland. Yeah, you send him to Portland. But nah, man. But I don't. I mean, he still don't. He still don't understand like the idea of putting that video out showing that there was a
Well, wait a
lighter.
minute. Yeah, it was a lighter. What's the problem?
Where
What?
grandpa go?
Said it's a lighter. What's the problem?
Right. But if that's the case, then what were you doing brandishing it like it was something else? Like that to me he should have he did better. He would have been better served kind of like leaning more into um what he was trying to do than trying to say it wasn't what they're trying to say. It was something like a WWE. And yeah, but I mean, he don't get it, man. He still don't get it, bro. Like he
Yeah,
really about to throw it all away.
yeah, but he about to get it now though. But if 25 games, man, what did you really take from him? 7 point something $million. I mean, and I don't know how much he make, you know, compared to
Let's
this and
see
that
if,
or whatever it is.
but let's see if the franchise continues to support him and continues to build around him. Is the question for me.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, because he might done
Like,
fell out of favor with them. Because he probably could be on
yeah,
move his next go round too, though. But
imagine
can they? They
packaging.
can't.
Go
They
ahead.
can't afford to leave. They can't afford. Memphis can't afford for him not to be there though. In terms of that, he still got a
They really
star
can.
power.
They really can. They really can. But at what cost? But at what cost? Because listen, all right, you gave him 25 games because you didn't see enough, right?
I guess.
And in the days after you get 25 games,
Well, who
he
gave him
goes
the
out.
25 though?
The
Did
NBA.
Memphis? Okay, the NBA. Okay, got you.
NBA gives him 25 game suspension, right? And then in the days following, you try to show that it's a prop. So you're really not acknowledging what they're saying is the problem here. You really not. You continue to fail to acknowledge that the problem is the problem with your the problem that they have with your behavior. So you already done lost 25 games. Like what team going to be playoff contention? What team is going to be an ABA Finals contender with their main production is on the bench for 25 games? Like this. Remember, the Lakers could afford for Shaq to play 50 games this season because they had Kobe. And Shaq, by the time he was down to 50 games a season, he'd already known how to win. So to get himself ready for a postseason and get ready to handle the total it's going to take, it's different because it's Shaq. You know what I mean? You're not going to have that, bro. They don't know how to win that yet. So what you going to do 25 games out? Plus, in the meantime, we still got to watch and see how you act to see if you're not going to if you're really going to be contrite, if you really recognize, man, I need to change the way I move, or I need to change the way I operate, or you just trying to pacify or placate to the punishment that's set for you by the league. I would move him. I would have to, if I'm yep, I would move him. I'll be like, yo, you know what? We're gonna go ahead. Somebody else can do it. And let's just rebuild. Because I'm gonna get a slew of draft picks. Like Memphis, I'm gonna get a slew of draft picks. You know what I'm saying? Or I want
goodness. Would you be in conversation with OKC?
Well, OKC or San Antonio, yeah. Yeah,
Man,
I would.
San Antonio
Yeah.
they're getting ready to go right back to being what they was. How do they pull that off, man? How do they get David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama?
You
Man, Greg
continue.
Popovich know somebody, man.
Listen. He know where the nuclear codes is at, bro.
Yeah. D-Bronx said he got a bet with a homie that y'all mess up again before
Somebody already cashed in, bro. Somebody already cashed in with the lighter incident. So whoever had that bet,
What lighter?
you should already get
what lighter?
The lighter incident. He took the so-called weapon he was brandishing in that video. He went on social media. I don't know which one it was, and it showed that it's actually a lighter. It's not an actual firearm.
Oh,
Like he like lit a candle with it. Yeah, but he don't.
Okay, but listen. First of all, Ja, let it go. You had an insult to injuraries, because here. Who's to say that was the same thing that you had in the video as opposed to now?
That's what I'm saying. If that was his response to getting handed 25 games, oh, see, y'all did that today. It ain't even what y'all thought it was. That's not what you presented it to be.
Yeah,
you didn't present it to be I got this lighter. Then I'm like, no.
Yeah, you making it. It just it was.
Keep Jaren Jackson.
He said, D-Bronx said, I'm with Gully. A Grizzlies rebuild don't sound too bad. Keep Jaren Jackson or no. Definitely keep Jaren Jackson. Yeah, no question. He said the lighter don't count because the video from yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man.
So that dude already know. He already know whoever it is that he bet with. He already know he in trouble. He like, nah.
Yeah,
he already putting asterisk stuff.
Yeah. He trying to see what had happened was. No, it's too late, bro.
Just listen. Well, all I'm saying is,
oh my gosh, what in the world? Oh my!
TJ giving us a Gillette razor commercial. What is going on, TJ?
I mean, you need to shave.
Unreal.
My gosh, man, this is unbelievable. And now we looking at your nose hairs. Oh man, this is unbelievable.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Man, come on, man. He trying to hear. You gonna put the phone.
What happened?
Right, listen. The way you holding the phone, man. All we see is the pores in the side of your face, man. What's going on, bro? Oh man, I heard you better the first time. You know what I'm saying?
TJ got the Gillette. Yo,
TJ was on his honeymoon.
Sponsored by Gillette.
Yeah, TJ was on his honeymoon.
So what's gonna happen with Jaylen Brown now?
Oh, that's a good question.
Dang. Really?
Him getting moved would be
want to keep him.
Say again.
What you say, Double J?
Dame might go to Boston.
That would be.
Why they for what though?
Is that not tomato?
No, it isn't.
Double J,
no, it isn't. Not at all. It's an upgrade for Boston.
How?
It's an upgrade. How?
I mean,
anywhere
he goes gonna be.
Yo, I'm gonna ask this. Speaking for the king. You can speak for this for yourself.
No, he's speaking for the Joker today.
Don't Dame have more game winners? I think since he's been since Dame's arrival in the league, don't Dame have more game winners game winners than any player in the league right now? He among. I think he's among the top 3. I think he like somewhere right up there with LeBron. He's not gonna fumble the bag in the post. He's not gonna fumble the bag.
Dame said he absolutely don't want to go to Boston. I don't blame him. Yeah, exactly.
Never mind.
Yeah, no.
He said he absolutely don't want to go to Boston.
I'd like to see him in Miami.
Yeah. Sorry, Tatum. We tried, bro.
They need better bigs, Boston do, I think, to me.
Yeah. Well, what? Okay, so wait a minute. What about
because they wasn't going up against Joker. Had they got to the finals and went up against Joker, man, Joe, he would have destroyed them, bro.
Okay, no. So what I hear from that, in my opinion, they're not ready now. But what's my man Williams? You don't think he can develop and eventually become a solid big enough to give them some type of presence there?
Not like a Joker.
Well, no, not like a Joker, but it's like
that's what I said. Farm to table. That's what you're gonna need now to come out the West, because he's still over there.
Yeah.
You're gonna need you better be able to have somebody that can. But to TJ's point earlier, that's why look at it like this. Let's say Giannis had been in the finals. That's a far better finals, and I'm gonna tell you what. Depending on which way the ball bounced, I don't know if Joker holding his first one.
That's a 7-game series for sure.
See what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah.
I mean, and then look what they just did to the Heat. Bam wasn't enough, man. And Bam was balling, but he wasn't enough, man.
Well, that's where you clearly, if you didn't know before, you could tell that Joker is a generational talent, because we got to remember, this is their first finals appearance, but they've been to 3 conference finals, right?
Yeah.
So he's positioned them to the Nuggets to be on the doorstep of a title since his arrival. It just now came to fruition. So, sure, it definitely establishes him as a generational talent. And what do you do about that?
That's what I'm trying to say, man. On the defensive end, yeah, you can. If he scored 45, you probably can get 39.
All right,
but you know what? What surprised me? Here's what surprised me. In 2 games, I think it was what was it? It ended up being 4-1. I think in the game. In the close, obviously the close it out game, and then when games 3 and 4 that they won, that the Nuggets won, they held Miami. I was shocked to see them play defense like that, bro. They was locked in.
Well, it's easier to
They gave up on the season, an average like 115 a game. They was like in the top 5. Denver was in points allowed.
That was the criticism, right? People saying their defense was their offense, but then they figured out like, oh no, we can do it too.
Yeah,
Coach Malone and them had a party though. That's what parade. Coach Malone, wow.
Speaking of which, man, to Double J and Brother Richard's point, that whole deal about coaching, man. Mike Malone outcoached Eric Spoelstra, and that's not easy to do.
No, it's not. It's not easy to do.
Yeah,
that's another bright spot for the league. You got a guy like Spoelstra, you got Mike Malone. You give these teams in the West some more coverage. You add a package where maybe you get a package where you can cover you can get your division games or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. So that way you can give some more exposure to these teams. Like, I don't want to see the Lakers every night. Yep.
What'd you say, Double J? Oh, TJ, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yo.
Yep.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
So with all these, it's clear that Giannis and Joker is the top 2, top 5, whatever you want to put them, top 3 players in the world, right?
Okay.
Should the scouts be a little bit more overseas now than they are in the USA for talent? Because Joker went in the 2nd round, if I'm not mistaken, or the high 1st round, and Giannis was like the 13th pick. So it's clearly
15.
Somebody who ain't doing their job. 15.
I believe so. I believe it was 15.
So it's clearly a lot of teams ain't doing their homework.
Right.
No, you know what, TJ?
Your question answers itself, TJ.
Yeah, but you know what though? But hold up. I don't know. Well, when you say clearly somebody not doing their job, you talking about in terms of development? Because remember now, we've had this discussion 1,000 times. Kobe, what he said about AAU basketball.
Okay.
Yeah, but hold on, you can't bring that into question because they've been professional overseas since they were 12 and 13.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was leading to. Like, for instance, look at the FIBA rules. Okay? The way they play the game. The way they play the game is more reminiscent to me of the game I always keep talking about, the 80s and 90s and early 2000s.
It's a well-rounded game.
Yeah, it's a well-rounded game. You got to
The
really go get it.
caveat being that it is somewhat positionless. Because we got to remember, Dirk was Dirk a pro in Germany before he got drafted?
I'm not sure.
I
But
don't
here,
know.
I don't
That's a good
understand.
question.
And in our Cavaliers history, Zadrunas, before the foot injuries that took a toll on him when he was a Cav, he had a more all-around game similar to Dirk. He was a tall ball handling big. So I say that specifically to you, the barbershop, because while it is it can be more in that it's more of a team. It's definitely more of a team-centric game. You still have you still have the positionless basketball element where everybody's a ball handler. So you got your 1 through 5 that's a ball handler.
But help me to understand. I've asked this question 1,000 times, and I still want to know. How do we have positionless basketball in NBA, but every 5 minutes you're seeing a top 5 point guards, top 5 shooting guards, top 5 ... You can't have both.
Well,
you can't
because
be positionless, but then be asking people to rank positions.
Because in the end, I don't know to make a simple argument. For time's sake, I don't know how many 7-footers got a better 3-point percentage than guys 6'5" and under. If you see what the argument I'm trying to make here.
Yeah, well,
you see what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, all right. I'll still the question. Double J, I mean, you sitting kind of quiet over there. You got your Wi-Fi going? Can you hear us?
Yeah, no, he's waiting for the complimentary hors d'oeuvres of calamari and the wine selection of the day.
Oh, he's definitely on the plane now.
He on the plane. He on Double J. You first class?
Yeah, he first class. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm asking a DAC, huh?
Yeah.
Asked question. Yeah, I got you. D-Rump weighing in again. He said scouts been overseas. Austin Reeves on Team USA. America done churning out MVPs. Dang. Foreign players, they're just a little bit more polished, bro.
Yeah, and because it's not a entitled. This gonna sound harsh, but it's not an entitled upbringing. When I say upbringing, I'm talking about developmental path to the NBA. Those guys come in ready for it. This is why Dirk and Luka look the way that they do compared to the NBA players. See, ain't no Sports Center over there or Fox Sports that's putting these guys in college uniforms on the table saying, "This is the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy. This is the guy." Nah,
I was just getting ready to say that.
Yeah,
Austin Rivers said that. Remember Austin Rivers said about mixtapes?
No. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, we played that. We played the video on the show.
That's right. Yep, we did.
Be a time when you had to earn getting a mixtape.
Right.
Now everybody got and you got little 5-6-year-olds in these little leagues can't even dribble, but they doing that little YouTube small for me symbol. That's what it's become about the pageantry and the pomp and circumstance. That's why these players ain't producing.
Right. Right.
Because the focus is on somewhere else about getting the bag and looking good and being on the cover of this magazine. Whereas overseas, man, some of them still coming. Them cats is coming from war-torn countries and whatnot, man.
Yeah,
there's a way out, and they got an incentive. Hey, man, I ain't got to. I can come to a place where I ain't got to hear the gunshots every day, even though we got that going on in America like crazy.
Right.
But still, it's a big difference. Their approach, they just got a different mindset, bro. You know what I mean? D-Runk Wade, and again, he said Dirk played for DJK Wurzburg in Germany, an amateur team. Yeah, I didn't know that. But I'll tell you one guy, and I'm not real big on the high school hoop scene and, little college guys here and there. But that dude, Cooper Flagg, is that his name?
Okay.
Hey, he on my radar. He on my radar. That he got game, man. Dude got game, man. He got up top, inside, outside, around, offensive game. Let me say, I ain't really seen him on the I ain't seen him what he do on the other side of the floor. But yeah, man, he got game. All right, we got one more, fellas, before we gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for weighing in. Everybody, Double J coming to us live, excuse me, from what's that? Melbourne, Australia. And TJ, he on his way back from, Costa Rica, Cabo San Lucas, Mexicano. I don't know what they call that. What's the Cancunis? You know what I'm saying? Right now here in Orlando, you know what I'm trying to tell you. Meanwhile, guys like myself, I'm dealing with old Venetian blinds. If you look in the back, I gotta replace my blinds. I'm saying so disrespectful it is. This is so disrespectful. Oh,
TJ,
and another thing, on one of these shows upcoming, we're gonna have the top 10. We're gonna mention my man. Shout out to him once again, even though may he rest. Most rushing yards a game, NFL now. Most rushing yards a game all time. We're gonna mention the list. We're gonna put the list up. One of these next coming programs when everybody's, not in airports and whatnot, or on UFOs. Because we're gonna discuss this list and we're gonna try to figure out why one of my grandpappy's Browns is still at the top of that list. Jim Brown, definitely. Don't go. I'll finish your thought for you, TJ. Go ahead on now. I got you. Did you have something else you wanted to say? Oh, okay.
Go,
anyway. All right. Yep, it's all good. We appreciate you. Yep.
Yeah,
All right. Holla at you. Holla at you. Man, hey, be safe. Be safe, man. Yeah, be safe, man. Holla at you, boy. We gone. All right. Our last one before we get on out of here. Double J, this is to you. I got this one basically based off how you've been, singing these guys' praises. But we all know that the NBA draft is a couple of days away. 2023 NBA draft is a couple of days away. And everybody's sitting here saying hoop la, hoop nah, and all of that about who going first, second, as they do every year. But I just want to say I might try to, I don't know. We'll talk about it next Sunday, maybe a little bit after the fact. But I don't have no time in between to do a draft special or nothing like that, not just go around. But I do have a draft pertinent question. Take your pick. Scoot Henderson or Brandon Miller. You're a GM. You ain't even got to have the first pick because we know Wembanyama gone. But let's say you got the second, third, or the fourth pick, maybe even the fifth pick. Between them guys, and it's on you. You the GM. All right? Who you taking? Scoot Henderson or Brandon Miller? Double J?
I'm going to go Scoot. No, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going Brandon Miller.
We can't. You got to speak up. Speak up.
Going Brandon
Are y'all
Miller.
in Brandon Miller? Oh, wow. Okay. You say Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller? Yeah, I think that's who I'm leaning more towards too, Brandon Miller. Gully, who you got?
Why not Scoot Henderson?
I just think more.
Believe it
I
or
think
not,
Brandon Miller.
the All-Star game.
Well, say that again about the All-Star game, Double J.
When he was in the 3-on-3 in the All-Star game, he was a volume shooter that just wasn't connecting. So I was hoping to see a little bit more because, again, if we had lost the Victor sweepstakes, there was kind of at the time a consensus that he was going to be the number 2 guy. So wanted to feel comfortable if that's how things had ultimately played out. But I think, he may still go 2, but Brandon Miller's length, he just very Tracy McGrady-esque. Still has that quick first step, but can just get a bucket. And when I'm looking at the Pistons, I'm saying that's a guy that you need. Length like Tayshaun Prince, but with far better agility. And again, can give you 30 and 10. I'll take that.
Is he okay? Is he? Are we underestimating?
I'm gonna get to your comment in a second, D-Ron. Go ahead, guys.
Are we underestimating? I mean, the way you listed the tangibles, if you will, and the intangibles, perhaps. Is he actually closer to Wembanyama than others? Than a lot of people think?
No, I'm not. Now, don't get it twisted. I'll answer that quickly and definitely. Don't get it twisted. Wembanyama is, in terms of prospects, draft prospects, he is the best, no question. What mine not necessarily not, but what I still have yet to see from Victor is would he be able to do all of those things at this level? Not saying that he won't, but I still have to see it. And the only reason, the example I give is when my sons were a little bit younger, they're early teens. My oldest son, you know, Khalil Nasir Ghali, obviously, cousins. Khalil, there was a time when Nasir had to catch up. Nasir's the younger brother.
Yeah.
So they would be out in the backyard hooping with their friends or whatnot, or against each other mostly. And Khalil would dominate Nasir because he was taller and strong, you know, that type of deal.
Yeah.
Then got to a point, man. I said, okay, Khalil, you know, he would be celebrating, you know, like I'm that dude. Okay. I said, oh, okay. I said, Khalil, if what you're doing and the way you're doing it is the way it's supposed to be done, then I should be able to take you to play against anybody and you should be able to do those same things. So he's probably about 14, 15 at the time. And I took him down to this church to play against some guys that was in their early 20s, 19, 20, you know, 21 like that. I couldn't find him, man. I couldn't find him. So, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah. I said, okay. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I get it why people, like, why Scoot is in the conversation. But to Double J's point, I've seen a few things, and I don't go off of highlights solely, but I've seen a few things from Scoot that, you know, raise an eyebrow too. So again, Wimbayama is in the class by himself in terms of prospect. He's more well-rounded than anybody else, especially the height. Add that in, right?
Gotcha.
But Scoot isn't he the one of them, he looked like, I can't say because we ain't seen it yet, but he looked like a guy who, like, when he hot, oh man, he hot. But when he not. Miller was going through some sort of stuff. Remember with the whole gun issue and things of that nature, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, and you getting ready, trying to get yourself ready for a draft, that can weigh on you. And you still had NCAA tournament games to play. Now I know they got bounced, but he still came out and showed you, despite having that on his mind. Now, whether you think he's right or wrong or not, that's what I'm driving at here. What I'm saying is, to be dealing with that and be out there and playing in the, you know, one and done type games and still showing me something. And from a talent standpoint, I see a little bit more in his toolbox than I do Scoots. I think I would lead Miller too. But D-Runk weighed in and he said, what is going on? Why y'all not? What the heck? Oh, okay. He said Victor nice, but I don't. Oh, whoa, my bad. Let me get to the one before that. Man, D-Runk spitting the comments out. He said Scoot Henderson's ceiling is higher. Brandon Miller could easily become the next Buddy Hield. Ooh, D-Runk. And that ain't no knock against Buddy Hield. I don't know, man. Brandon Miller, he just a little bit more his athleticism is gonna be a factor too. And he got game too, though. He got game. But he's more athletic than Buddy Hield to me. But I can see though where you went with that. He said Victor nice, but I don't see him winning the ring by himself. He gonna need another superstar with him. Well, you know, the Spurs, all they need is a Bruce Bowen.
Yeah. And they got young guys already. They got a lot of young talent already that's been developing. You know, so they really looking for somebody that's ready to perform at that level. And they'll be, you know, if it's Victor, then look out. You know, we probably like 2 or 3 seasons away from those guys being a threat out west.
Ooh. Yeah, but don't get twisted. Okay, see, it's coming. What'd you say, Double J?
He's ordering hors d'oeuvres.
I watched the game with Brandon Miller against South Carolina, and again they had a 5-star center, and then also a Ohio State transfer, Mitchell Johnson, and it got really tight at the end. South Carolina, a bad team, but they knew what was getting, you know, that he was running, you know, going to handle the ball, and they still couldn't stop it. They were doubling him in the post, and he was still getting him better. I mean, that was the eye-opening, this guy is him moment for me. More than, it wasn't just that he scored, it was how he was scoring and being the catalyst to the team winning ultimately.
Kansas State, wasn't he? No, Oklahoma. No, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma. No, Oklahoma. Ooh, one of the Oklahomas.
Yeah.
No, I think it was Oklahoma.
But he was never like that. Maybe out in transition, he might go and throw it down. But again, like you said, with the athleticism, it's light years above Buddy Hield. And if that's his worst case scenario, I mean, you've been saying how critical of a piece he's going to be to a championship roster. So it doesn't sound that bad. But is that deemed a failure when you're a top 3 pick?
Yeah, D-Ronk weighed in again. He said, it's just that I've seen Brandon Miller's before. Top 3 pick, I need a unicorn, and that's Scoot. Yeah. He says Scoot is more likely to be a full-blown bust than is Brandon Miller. Yeah, that's true, too. I just know I see...
Hang on a second. Where are we seeing these highlights? That sold on? Where are we seeing the Scoot highlights that were sold on him like that?
You talking about Scoot Henderson? Yeah, I can't even say. Highlights are not the end all be all for me. I just, when I'm taking notes, I'll watch them and say, okay, that's one of the notes. That's something I may write. That's a criteria. It's in the pot of gumbo, but it's not. I don't just go off of that by itself.
Right.
But from what I've seen, and I seen a game or two of Scoot. What I've seen from Scoot and Brandon Miller just got more to him than do Scoot. To me, he's a little bit more polished, I would say, than Scoot. To me, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But we'll see, man. You know what I mean? If you all sitting up watching the draft, obviously I know most of y'all gonna sit up and get a chance to watch the draft. But Victor, I definitely think going 1. If I had to pick right now before we get out of here, I would say Victor 1, Miller 2, and then Scoot 3.
Man, I don't think though. I think somebody's gonna end up. I think Scoot gonna drop. Like, cause who's
that's I heard that too though.
Yeah, but here's why. I think it's gonna drop simply because there's the teams available for him to pick sooner don't need him. He's gonna drop simply because I'm looking at D-Runk's comments.
Yeah.
Practice. No, not a game. We talk about practice.
Yeah. He said, well, Double J Cade went 1 and Jalen Green went 2 from the G League. Yeah. I think he got another comment here. My man D-Runk, I do believe. Let's see what he's saying here. With these G League players, though, we never really have much impressive footage. Yeah, see, that's what's really kind of got me hemming and hawing. I've seen more footage of Miller, at Alabama than I did Scoot. I mean, I would have to really kind of, I don't know, but it's Scoot is there though. You know what I mean? He in the conversation, no question. I don't know. I just think I would take Brandon Miller if I was GM and I had to pick. Hold on, one more thing here. Well, that's a good question, Double J. He's asking. He's in the private chat. What was more telling? He said what was more telling was how Scoot played against Victor. I mean, you never know, and you never know until you actually see him. I mean, you just really never know. That's been my contention for the longest. I mean, I get it. We can base what a guy might be based on his projections, but in all actuality, man, you really don't know until you see. But there are some things, if Brother Rich, you talk to him, he'll tell you. I used to always say, which of the 3, like, what are their next level translatables?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Knowing that they are definitely they're worthy of getting picked, obviously. You know what I mean? But what's the one thing in their games that because there's a rookie period, for lack of a better word or way to say that. It's a time where you got to make that adjustment from college or wherever you at previous, unless you come from Serbia, one of them countries like Yannick and all of them, they already ready. But over here in the States, you know, we get to the NBA, there's a time period for you to figure out the NBA. But what's the one thing right now from day one that you know, okay, I got to learn the other stuff, but this guy got that NBA trait? What is it? For me, like for Kevin Durant, for instance, because this is when Brother Rich asked me before Kevin Durant came out in the draft, and he was at Texas. Brother Rich was like, what you think, man? What, you know, how you think you're gonna be? I said, you can't really say. I said, but I can tell you this: his jumper is next level right now. You see what I'm saying? And we already seen how that didn't panned out. So what is it? What's the one thing that you know from a Scoot, that you see from Scoot based on what you've seen, that you say, oh, that's definitely an NBA ready day one? And Miller and Victor. For me, it was rhetorical, but I was kind of asking too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for me, with Miller in particular, it's how he react to pressure. Again, going through what he was going through, sort of like, not to the same extent, obviously, but Kobe, when he was dealing with that court case and he hit them games, it seemed to motivate him more. You know what I mean? Miller, that stuff he was going on, whether you think again he was right or wrong, seemed to kind of motivate him more. And to me, he can't put no metric on that. You know what I mean? I want that kind of dude on my squad, to tell you the truth. Scoot, what he did against Victor. Okay, well, this is what the guy did against who's gonna be the number one pick. So you can't ignore that. And then the number one pick himself. I mean, my gosh, the dude is 7'12". Okay, I mean, I know that's 8 feet, but I'm just saying, my goodness.
Yeah.
So, Double J is weighing again here in the private chat. He said Miller is the most complete of the bunch. No. More so than Wembayama? More so, you think Miller is more complete than Wembayama? I know you're not. Don't make me pull the tape.
Whoa!
No, oh no. Then he said Scoot got limitless range, ability to create his own shot. Okay, but you saying Miller is more complete? Yeah, I know it's the altitude. Yeah, that's what it is. It made you say that Miller is more complete than is the most complete out the bunch.
Yeah, I bet the altitude. That's what they call Lucia now. They call it altitude. Okay.
No, that's called mile high. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a mile high right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You might want to gather yourself.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is a pilot.
Well, no, but hang on a second. We're talking about, in terms of most complete, I'm saying, size with quickness is better or quicker than Victor, right? He's not as tall as him, of course. Ball handling is right there. Ability to slash to the rim is there. Ability to shoot from mid-range is there. Ability to shoot from outside, is there. Where is the deficiency? That's the issue I'm having. I'm not saying that, you shouldn't take Victor 1, but what really opened my eyes again was we had the ability to play against him, and if anything, it made Scoot stop rise, and arguably made me question if Victor should go 1 to all of the points that you had previously made about him. So I'm very concerned. I don't think there's the
Whoa, Gully, do you hear this?
On this guy.
Do you hear this? We have a concession.
Yeah.
You hear that? Because what I said, when him, Brother Rich was on this program, man, him and Brother Rich, you know how they do. When him and Brother Rich get together,
right.
It's like the
Twins power activate.
Yeah. Or it's like, pick your favorite WWF tag team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They come at me and I'm solo, okay? Like Nikita Koloff. You know what I'm saying? I got beat up. I said what I said about Victor. I said, man, I gotta wait to see it. Oh my gosh, he's got this. Now I hear some backtracking because you're a mile high. Oh, man, listen. Clarity. Come on down here. Come on down with us, Double J. Yeah, do that. Yeah, come on back down here. Yeah. All right. So we'll see, man. But again, the NBA draft is Thursday. This Thursday, June 22nd. I think the time is 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Just make sure y'all tuned in.
Real quick,
Little Caesars Arena for that one.
You will be.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and we got 2 more comments. Let me get to D-Ron. We weighing in again. Let me get to his comments here. What is going on with my button, man? Oh, he said, I know Brandon Miller has an NBA IQ already. Yeah. Yeah. And he says Scoot has an NBA ready body. Okay. And then he's agreeing with Double J. I'm not surprised. I agree with Double J. Big men can start day one. Plus, these days we don't expect much from shooting guards anyway. Ooh, do we not see? Oh, wow. He said, "Will BM be better than Anthony Edwards?"
Nah, it's way too early. We got to get him on the court in the NBA.
Yeah,
definitely. I'll
that's
tell
what
you
the
what, though.
Cavs need. The
I'll tell you
Cavs
what.
need Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, that is a great parallel to draw. Because if he's on the level, if he's in the arena, if you will, if he's within drafting distance, if you will, that's not a bad spot to be.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Oh, wait, this is some good stuff,
what,
fellas.
though? I actually think that's the most accurate comparison is Anthony Edwards, and that's not a bad thing at all.
No, no, absolutely not. Yeah, no. If Anthony Edwards comes to mind when you see that guy, yeah, absolutely not. Ain't no question. But again, we shall see. And on that note, I'll leave you without a quote, unfortunately, for today. It's been fun, but we got to run. Don't forget to check us out every Sunday at 12 on the PM side, right here on the yard. Or y'all can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the shop's fan page, and of course, YouTube. You go to the bottom right, hit that little notification button. Please give us a follow. Trying to get the followers up, baby. We appreciate y'all. If that don't work, excuse me. No, I'm sorry. We'd be much obliged. Y'all, excuse me. I'm reading my script here, but my sinuses is really starting to act up on me. Forgive me. But if that don't work, y'all can Google it. For my man's Be Rich, Double J, Doc, TJ, D Gully, and all those who follow and support us, we say thank you. I'm Barbershop J, and you've been listening to the Shop Report. Oh, and remember, the next time y'all want to know what's going on, man, come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. Holla. D-Runk, don't forget, send me your email. And if matter of fact, if you all out there, you got any questions or comments or, topics you all want us to discuss, email us, the shopreport365 at gmail.com. I'm out.